love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared.
We're getting ready to start. Just ran out of a screen to show. Getting ready to go live right now. Matter of fact, I think we're almost ready now. Hey! Make sure we got our microphone on. Everything good to go. Hey, welcome everyone. This is one of those little surprise streams that I've got going on right now. It's not clickbait. I just felt it was kind of important to share this stuff. This video that I'm going to share with you tonight could change your life. It's we'll talk about that. Talking about secrets in trading. Quickly, let me just share with you what's going on with Bitcoin here, and just a little thing about possibly patterns, trend lines, measure moves, and accuracy, things like that. And then I'll get to the special sauce, which I was going to share that I alluded to into the title. I find it interesting, and just a reminder, this is a short stream. Just briefly throwing this out here, sharing this, and then I'm getting ready for a nightly stream that happens here on Road Dog Crypto. Going to shoot for 10:30 tonight. So let's talk about some little short-term alpha here. All right, so Bitcoin, I got it on a small time frame. When I'm bored with Bitcoin and she's not doing much, I will watch it on a smaller time frame, but I always plan and trade on and chart my trades on bigger time frames. Those are where my ideas come from. I just kind of watch here just because it's my sitcom. It's my real life drama. But this is what we've been tracking for a while with Bitcoin. If you can see my price history, I'm going to move these moving averages off of here. You see this? And I even mentioned last night, we're setting up for the possible 3 humps and a dump. Because a lot of times you will see that. Not every time, but a lot that you would want to pay attention to and let that be maybe part of your strategy. If you got a good trend line, that tells you when you need to get out. There's all the kinds of other little trend lines that you can use through here to give you some other clues when you need to take some profit and whatnot. I love trend lines. They are your friends. They are your pals. They can also help you figure out, believe it or not, where price has a probability to go and maybe even start turning around. It's called a measure move. And you're like, how the hell? I don't believe that. That's nonsense. And this is awesome because this one, I did this. This is my own personal one. I didn't post this chart or anything, but this is what I've been playing. It's been working out great for me. But I want to show you how cool is it if you just take a little time. Now, with your trend lines, there are a lot of people out there that they're teachers that I see do this sloppy, and I want you to, if you take your time and do your trend lines right, try to be as precise as you can in whatever time frame that you're on. I'm the 6 minute here, man. Look, I'm going from wick to this wick to this wick to there. I normally go candle bodies. I usually do that. And on other time frames, it could even show up that way. But that's what we got there, right? Now, there's something important about these trend lines when you do this rather than when you just haphazardly got, oh, there's a, here's just some real trend line or something, If you line it up and pay attention to that, you've got an angle. Now, you don't have to do this. I recommend that you do this. The first pattern that I would recommend if you are interested in patterns to get involved with is the boring ass channel, because that is mostly what you're going to find price in. Price travels in a channel. Once you figure this out, it took me a long time to acknowledge this. This is why I was stubborn on this. I'm like, yep, that's boring. I want the fancy stuff. Give me some fancy stuff. The fancy stuff doesn't make you money. Okay? Okay? It's the simple stuff that makes you some money. Anyway, we could look at this as a channel. I didn't even have this drawn out. Here's what I did. Now, I did something a little different. I did do this different than from the typical rule. But your rule is you want 3 touches on one side, 2 on the other to be a valid pattern. But just to give you an idea that price is traveling the channel. But this is what I did. I took my measure move. I just went from the top, the wick, straight down to the line. Okay? Took that, applied it to where we lost price, right here. Now, I want you to know this, when you break a trend line, I want this to be buried in the back of your head, that whenever you break out of a trend line, whatever price that is, whatever price level that is, there's a good chance that price will come back up to that particular level again. Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe even 3 times. Keep that in mind if you get scared and think, oh my God, I need it, and price starts dropping down here. You're like, oh no, I guess I'll sell now. When we get big price drops, I'll remember if you're breaking a trend line, you've got a good chance to come back up there. Wait for that if you're trying to get out of a position rather than selling while everything's bleeding in the market. If you need to clear a position or even start shorting, wait for a price to come back up where it broke a trend line. That's some good just wisdom to have there. But look, it gave me this zone down here that I had, and I drew out a line to where it came out to. Looks like it might be lining up a little different. There's some variations. Keep in mind and what this does, let's just make this clear. When you get a measure move, that's not to the penny that you're looking for. You've got a big old fuzzy ass zone around that. So whenever you get a measure move from whatever, from your own or whatever, and you're seeing somebody, just remember, you got a big fuzzy ass zone. Keep that in mind, okay? But this one has beautiful. That measure move that we took from this last move, this last peak, just straight down to the trend line. Applied it to the break of the trend line. Nailed it once, not just once, but twice for this little zone. Just stretch it on over here. You got a little flip-flops on both sides, right? Give it a little bit of room on both sides. Important thing is, and all through here when you're breaking out, you're like, oh, should I buy now? Should I buy now? Should I get in? Oh, well, it looks like we're coming back up. And just give it time, and you'll see these measure moves eventually play out toward that zone. Now, it's not 100%, but it's enough that it gives you an edge on the market, and that's what you need to make money in this game. So, rather than listen to me or any other guru, the whole thing in crypto is to verify, do not trust. And it's easy to see those hyped up gurus show you some kind of little thing, these patterns and things like this. But a lot of times, I gotta be honest, I see a lot of them applied wrong. And a lot of times I see the results of that. Well, they don't really work out and kind of make them look a little stupid, but usually there's an excuse for it. Let me suggest this instead. If you're interested in pattern trading, if that resonates with you, if that's the style that you'd like to learn, there is no other place that I could recommend better than a free site called thepatternSite.com. This is courtesy of Thomas Bukowski. He also has some books. He wrote the book on pattern trading. He wrote the encyclopedia on pattern trading. Great book to have. I'm not trying to shill it, but I've got a copy. I would highly recommend it. But his all this information is for free, thepatternSite.com. This is where I base the majority of what I do on his stuff. Just throwing that idea out there. But now let's get to what I was talking about, how this video can change your life. What video am I talking about? I'm actually talking about a video. I stumbled across someone on YouTube today, and what they were saying resonated with me and what we've taught here on this channel before about how do you become successful? What is the secret? Is it following the guru? Is it taking the trades? Is it being in a signals group? What is it? No. But now this guy said something very unique that I hadn't applied, because it was a trip to me when I got into learning TA and get into trading to learning that it was really psychology. That blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh. But today I have expanded that view and realized it is much more than that. It is also philosophy. I didn't really think about that before. Now, your traditional philosophy, you're thinking about Plato and things like that, study of fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. But another definition for philosophy is a theory or attitude that acts as a guiding principle of behavior. Now that I can definitely apply toward trading, because we talk about rules, and when we break our rules, stupid stuff happens. And just trying to understand what is it? What are these habits, that we keep doing and we lose because of them, but we keep doing the same thing. Doesn't change. We keep doing this. It's a habits that form. I honestly believe that if you're having problems trading, because I've seen this in myself, I believe that a lot of you actually really know what the problem is. It's just you can't admit it. I really think if you take a really deep look inside, you know what it is, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It's something about acknowledging it. So I posted this over into our free Telegram group. It's a link to this video. But I want to introduce you to this guy. This is the first time I've come across him, but what he said just resonated with me so long. A great video that I think may change your life as a trader and make you a better. It may be what you need to hear to actually figure this thing out, where it will unlock those doors in your mind so that you can look at things from a new and different perspective. And then you can turn this around where you've been missing the boat, buying when you should be selling when you should be buying, missing the calls. This will make a lot of sense. Now, his video is called How Philosophy Made Me $700 Trading, which I can't even remember him talking about money. He just started getting into the meat of this, and I was just hooked. And I was like, dude, you're nailing it. And you were saying it so well. I think anyone that watches this video, there is so much gold there to internalize. It'll make a difference. That's where I'm going to leave this. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody that came by and hanging out with me tonight. Who do we got here? We got Trey Spot. Thanks for being here, Trey. Got Sam Webb. We got Road Dog Crypto. Oh, no, that's me. That's me shilling that like button, which, by the way, you guys don't know, but me and Elvis are pretty good pals.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm endorsed by Elvis. We got Mr. Sam Webb. Shout out to Sam. We got Mr. Miles. And we got CD. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hey, and Joe from Trade Intuition, also another YouTuber. Check him out. From 4+ minutes to 0 and 30 seconds, Mr. Miles. All right, guys, that's what I got. If you missed it, rewind. But this is the video, I think, that may be that line of life that may unlock those pieces. It may be that last little thing that makes things click together for you. Philosophy. See ya tonight, 10:30, regular stream. in just a little over an hour. Take care. Where you at, Jenny?